Volume all right? Greetings, YouTube live. Let's take the YouTube live chat as well, so we can respond to the many impressionable people. Game Dev live stream is live. We are live, people. Can get like 10. Hey, Keeter! Keeter is like, I came to check out the stream at 45-minute mark and saw Okodoko on the screen. Hey. What if we had like 10 viewers from Burkina Faso? Have you ever considered that, you shallow-minded Keeter man? Hey, I challenge you to do the capital city quiz. If capital quiz is too hard, do the countries of the world first. I love the countries of the world. I think I can do like 170, 180 out of 197 out of Sparkle quiz any day. So if you can't do 100 countries off the top of your head in the world quiz, you should start practicing. And once you get that down, then you can do the capital one, because I don't think it makes any sense to do it other way around. I think you need to know the countries before you know the capitals, but that's just me. That's just me. Maybe you're different, but that makes sense to me. All right. What do we do today, Keeter? So last week we did the design document. I think we should renew our memory of the new additions. So let's take a look at that. Here is our design document. It's not very comprehensive, but it will do for now. This is our art style we are going for at the moment. Hey, Laretsky! Good to see you. How are you? How's the week starting for you? All right. So, let's go into the alpha design. So, we are taking a hard look into the gameplay loop. And the gameplay loop is going to be something like that. And the features to do, yeah, we are still stuck on the reskin. So I think we are gonna do the uncomfortable thing, which I don't like. And we're gonna try to paint a more 2024 looking, more beautiful scene. And this is something I haven't done all that much. So we're gonna have to like power through it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This part of the development is feeling I'm getting procrastinating again. I'm getting procrastinating, and that means that I'm getting to the uncomfortable zone. I am in the uncomfortable zone. Like, so if this is my like dev comfort zone. This is like 10%, like that is like art, and the rest of this is basically like programming. And then we have like little balls here. No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I know some of you were like, this is gonna be a penis. Cock, yeah, that's a nice cock. Yeah. All right. So this is my comfort zone. And like 10% of it is art and 90% is programming. All right. So we are in this. This is my discomfort zone. And once I get in here, Kyl, that was an elephant. I like your brain. How's it going, Kyl? Nice to see you. So this is my discomfort zone, and as you can see, the area is much more bigger. It's much more bigger. And I am currently here. This is Ame. And once I am here, I start to procrastinate. And we're not gonna do it. We're gonna power through. We are gonna stay focused. And it's gonna get uncomfortable. I am gonna get cringy. I'm gonna cringe at myself because I don't know how to do shit. And we're gonna go there. We're gonna go there once we learn a new thing, and then this is gonna become a little bit bigger. This is called growth. This is growth. And we are trying to expand this. This is what we're doing, guys. We are growing. Laraski says that just starting to work. We had some server changes with addresses, etc. So I have been trying to get my computer to work. Not sure how elephants speeds. Vaka, get your dick out of your hand and start to work. How's the game? Is the game out yet? Focus like pocus like magic show. Is there's new Harry Potter movie coming this year? 1917, Second World War, World Wide Web. Yeah, that's how my brain works as well. That is how the brain works. So, I was wondering, what if we use the... So, I know Keeter is here. I think Vatski is here. What if I use the Terran tool? What if I use the Terran tool? And what if I use it to kind of paint this? So if this is like from like the ground perspective, what if I do like this ground here, and then I do kind of like these mountains on the edge? This way I wouldn't need like gates. I don't need fence here. I only need the fence to like block the progress or whatever. Like I don't need boundaries here. I only need them like there. If that makes any sense. Can I use Terran? I think I can use Terran. And I think the Terran tool unity is basically invented or implemented. I think you can like paint some texture. You're assuming that Unity character control isn't going to walk up that hill. It will. Well, yeah and no. My movement is 100% based in navmesh, and if I make it steep enough, I don't think it will. And I can make basically a navmesh obstacle. I can block this region with a navmesh obstacle, and it should work as a wall. Yeah, I can add invisible walls as well, but when I'm still gonna be using navmesh. So it would be it would be 100% for visuals, 100%. So if we're looking at the scene in top down, so this is top down. I was thinking that it could look something like this. So this is where the player initially spawns. And then you would have like this short kind of like tutorial zone where you have a couple of mobs. And then this would basically open the wilderness. So this would be like the wilderness 1 or something. I'm not sure yet. Maybe it's a bad idea. And then we would have like this would be like a pretty long gate, pretty long walkway, and then we would have like this end. Yeah, I can't write end. So this would be kind of like the place where you wanna go, and here we would have Here we would have what? Please. For the love of God. All right. Okay, so this would be the end, and I think this would be like a shore. This would be like a shore. You know, like you know Charon, the guy in Greek mythology who takes the dead across the. Can't remember what is it called. It takes you to basically. It's like a lautturi in Finnish. You wake up on the shore. Well, actually, you want to get to the shore so that the Tuoni takes you back to life. That's the kind of the lore. And this is the end. Shadows of Olympus. No, we're doing kind of like the Caron and Hades thing, but we're doing it in Tuonela, so it's gonna be Finnish gods. So you're basically you spawn in this hellish gauntlet, and you need to keep fighting. You need to fight. You need to duel, and be the best of the dead, so that Tuoni takes you back to their life. That's the lore. That's the lore. Kakkis! How's it going? Kuningas Kakkis. The king. Kakkis. Kakkis of the kings. How's it going? Kekimon love. I love that. I love that emoji. Oh my god. Oh my god. Must be Spagu level emote. Yeah. So here would be like mountains. Mountain. And here would be a mountain. Or these could be swamps. Like that. I think swamp would be more. It would be more Finnish, to be honest. But I have no idea how to do a swamp. I have zero idea of how to do a swamp. And for that reason, I'm thinking it would be a mountain. And we would be kind of like in this valley. And I suppose there would be a mountain here as well. I'm not sure. And the idea I'm kind of like looking for is that once the player spawns, you have kind of like this behind the character angle, and you could see Tuoni at the distance. And I think the Tuoni would be basically like this giant monster. So what Tuoni look like? Well, let's take the AI's image for a ride. So let's take this and copy paste it here if I can, but I can't because it's being a cock. All right. So this is the kind of thing I'm thinking about. So player spawns, and you could see like this gauntlet, and there's only one way. Your eyes are like immediately fixated on the big baddie Tuoni at the end of it. The thing is that you can't get to it. You can't get to Tuoni, and you're supposed to see that Tuoni is kind of far away. But he's like constantly watching. He's like this judge guy at the end of the gauntlet, and yeah, you win the game when you basically get to meet him. Yeah, that's. You should use Lemminkäisen äiti as inspiration of how the Tuonela looks. Lemminkäisen äiti. Oh yeah. This is the Akseli Kallela painting. Yeah, so they actually have this kind of. That is a good idea, Koakacha. That is actually a good idea. That is a good idea. So it's kind of like this. There's like a lot of these little pebbles or little stones. Black water, red moss. That's pretty cool. Vaikka I like the way you think. Let's copy this and paste it in the art. Let's paint it here. That is pretty legit, yeah. Ice AG, by the way, where from Iceland are you from? I would love to do a little tourist lap on Google Maps. But yeah, that is super cool. Let's do that. So we're kind of looking to get this pebbly look, pebbly texture. Akureyri. Let's do maps. We're going mapsing. It's time to procrastinate. Akureyri. I wonder how you pronounce that in... because let's face it, like Iceland and you guys, you have the wildest like vocabulary. Like what the hell is that letter? How do you pronounce that? How do you pronounce that? What is that? What is that? Ooh, hey, immediately. Oh, that is piss yellow. Love it. Love it. Nice, nice. Hey, by the way, that is a Toyota Land Cruiser. I used to drive one of those when I was working for the governmental agency. Coming from a Finn. Hey. We have all the letters you have, and you have those weird ones. Sounds like Akuanka Disney. What the new movies are Disney doing? Yeah. What is that? What is that? What is that? Is that a stadium? Is it sports? Why does it look? Why does it look hollow? Oh, maybe it's just like a architectural thing. You get coffee. I love coffee. Yeah, like what are those? How do you pronounce that? Pronounce those? That's pretty cool. Hey, you guys have tier. I think that's tier. It's a theater. Nice. That's a badass looking theater. Badass looking theater. Nice. World class. Everything seems so new. Is this like a new city? So the P looking is the t. All right. Is this like a new village? Because it looks like everything looks so like new. It's pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I gotta say. Strandgata. Strand is it like beach? It's like beach road. Strandgata. Sounds more Swedishy. I was building that place and went to Google Maps middle of the building phase. Ooh, this would be my place to live. Yeah, it's black. It's black and you can see the Google car. Nice. This would be my residence. A restaurant? I could live in a restaurant. I could live in a... Oh, there's beer next door. Look at that. Tuborg. Tuborg is not very good. It's alright. Do you guys have like... what is the most popular beer brand in Iceland? What do you guys like to drink? I'm pretty sure that's Tier. It doesn't look like it says Tier though. But we have this kind of electric scooter. Viking beer. Iceland. Viking beer? You guys have a beer brand called Viking beer. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Yeah, so it's this one. Iceland Magazine. Potential security risk. Yeah, let's not go there. Let's not go there. Freaking scamming Viking beer sites. Oh man. Hey, I would love to give it a sip. I've never tasted Viking beer, and yeah. So Finnish. We have a couple of the most popular Finnish like you know, these middle. Well, how do you say it? What is there? Like bulk lagers, you know? This is probably a bulk lager as well. What is the price of this in euros? What is the Hey! No, that's Viking line. What is the Viking beer price? How much does it cost? Ice Edge, can you tell us how much does it cost? Because you probably have pretty expensive beer as well. So in Finland, it's kind of like it starts from 350 a liter. Copper beer all the way. Kidneys. So it's very expensive. Most famous beer in Finland is Coop. No. We have Sandels. Sandels. This is probably one of our beloved bulk lagers. Yeah, I definitely can vouch for Sandels. It's very good. And then we have Karhu, which is then, well, it's a bear in Finnish, but this is the beer. Only Oulu people drink that? No. And then we have this is the beer when you have no money. If you're somebody who just wants the beer, doesn't matter the taste. If you're in a festival and it's gonna get warm, this is the beer you're gonna drink. This is the beer you're gonna drink. It's cough. You know, it's the sound you when you open the. Keiter is like, stop. Okay. I think Keiter is trying to tell that we need to get back into the discomfort zone. Thank you, Keiter. That's very kind of you. That is very kind of you. At least our countries share the love of black licorice. Damn right. What is your favorite licorice brand? I'm dying to hear. Okay. So I think we're gonna try to do that. So do the mountains fit this imagery? Do mountains fit this imagery? It would have been a 1 hour talk about beer. Yeah. Now we're gonna talk about licorice. Licorice is the best. Everything that raises your blood pressure is good. Everything that raises your blood pressure is delicious. Turkish pepper. Yeah, I think wasn't it like Danish? Is Turkish pepper Danish? Islenskur lakris. I gotta check that out. Is it this one? Is it this one? Am I gonna get scammed again? Do you use kronors as well? I suppose so. I'm trying to figure out that kind of looks like the one we have in Finland, where you can strip the individual things. Can you do that? Halvan. It kind of looks like. No, that's not the one I'm... it's this one. Lakumatto. This is the one I was thinking about. So this is kind of like old school. And you can like... Yeah, this is exactly it. It's a little bit under the webcam. Let's see if I can... Is it anything like this? Because in this you can like strip it, and I know I'm saying stripping a lot, but it kind of looks like that. Similar, yeah. I remember this being like pretty salty. I remember this licorice being pretty salty. My favorite licorice, and you might see this in Iceland. I could be mistaken. But it's super salmiakki. It's these round bits. You might see this somewhere in Iceland, or then there's the other bag where you have like two different types. What is the other bag where you have like the apteekin salmiakki? Well, this is regardless. This is very good. This is very good. Salmiakki. Is it this one? No. Anyway, there's a bag that has two different types, and one of them is that the round one, the coin-looking ones. Oh, this is the other one. I think it is apteekin salmiakki. I could be wrong. Well, anyway, let's move on. Panteri is good. Panteri is pretty good, but it's no super salmiakki. Ex-Bosso, how's it going, my man? Chocolate ones, I like Freyju Draumur. Okay, one more. Let's just do this. This is gonna be the last one. Freyju Draumur. Sounds like some Norse mythology shit. Love it. Ooh, what does it have inside? Does it have lakritz inside? I think it does. We have some licorice chocolate as well, but I'm not a like, I can't really talk about that because I am actually allergic to milk. I'm allergic to dairy, so I don't really eat chocolate. This is like I'm saying that I don't really eat chocolate, and I have chocolate here, but this is milk free. This is dark chocolate. Yeah, one last one. Okay. Hey, I'm actually interested in Icelandic candy. By the way, Ice Edgy, I have only one recommendation and one request. It's kind of like mixed. It's a recommendation that you should do, but also a request that if you do it, let us know. And what I'm talking about is Fazer. Fazer is we are very, very proud of our Fazer. It's a Finnish, well, food service, and it does all kinds of candy, chocolate. Well, it does bakery as well, but we're talking about the candies now and chocolate. If you ever get your hands on Fazer products, let us know. We want to know what you think because we're very proud. We think it's the best in the world, and we're not afraid to fight other countries. Mega Burger, how's it going? Mitä kuuluu? Yeah, I think you can order. Yeah. I think Fazer is. I think all of the Nordic countries are gonna have some Fazer products. At least you can go into like Sweden, and I know for a fact that you can go to Norway and Denmark and get some Fazer chocolate and get some Fazer candies. Yeah. This is the like the most popular one, the traditional Fazer blue chocolate. Except that this is actually the not the one I'm looking for, but you get the idea. It's a chocolate bar. Fazer, yeah, with a Z. It's like with the Z. Yeah, I think the guy was originally like Swiss, but I could be wrong. Kerrotko mulle, miten 600 konetta on vaan kadonnut johonkin? Mitä meinaa Megaburgeri konetta? What? Yeah. If you do get your hands on some Fazer goods, please join our Discord and let us know. Because we have a lot of people, my girlfriend included, who is very invested in foreign people trying out our candies. Like she's literally watching every evening. No, well, not every evening, but every second evening she's watching somebody taste Fazer goods. A company was founded by Karl Fazer in 1891 as a French-Russian confectionery. French-Russian? Okay, so it definitely not. Tumle is Fazer. Yes, Ice AG. Yep, Tumle is Fazer. Very good. So we're already there. Tumle is pretty good. I've tasted Tumle. I think it's good. Fazer acquired Swedish confectionery company Masetti in 75. Masetti started several product lines which are now iconic to Fazer, including Tumle and Tutti Frutti. Well, that's a bummer. that's a bummer. So Fatser bought Doomla and Tutti Frutti, both of which are pretty huge. I love it. Yeah, Doomla is very good. Very good. Okay, no more procrastination. We are going back. We're going back. So we have these red stones, or like stones with red moss. I think this could be like the shore. The shore's gonna look like that, unless we actually, like, instead of mountains, start a time. All right, somebody clock the time. It's 12:52 in Finland. Somebody clock it. How many minutes are we gonna get? Are we gonna be focused? What if we did the whole area like this, and then you would basically have like this black water surrounding it, and then at the end it would be kind of like a beach shore, which would indicate that you can like get past or whatever, or get through it. That could work. Now, how do we get this? How do we get this pebbly texture? You need some contrast colors if the place has something special. Yeah. It's true. If something is a point of interest, it needs to pop from the background. Like if some place has healing, there's aqua blue water. Of its extra dangers, you need red. Yeah, you're right. But I like it. Like I actually... Mölli! Long time no see. How's it going? Mölli. Morjesta. Me puhutaan täällä enkkuun nyt. Saa puhua suomeenkin, mitä kuuluu. Mukava nähdä, Mölli. I can't remember many games that has this kind of color scheme. And I kind of love it. It's kind of like this beige gray on red. Gray colors are great, but people get blinded by if it's the only color. Yeah, I suppose there needs to be some other colors as well, but I think this could be the basis. I think we could start with this. Joo, Mölli, mukavaa, että oot siellä. Hey, I'm pretty sure this is our Icelandic friend. Oh, that's a mean-looking fella. Welcome. By the way, did you follow? Did you follow the stream? I'm not sure. We have gotten new follows on our Twitch. Ice Age has followed 3 days ago. Thank you so much for the follow. I actually haven't checked the followers. We have gotten like 6 new followers past 3 days, and I honestly haven't noticed. They have happened outside of the stream. So welcome. Thank you so much for the follows. Don't Starve has similar color scheme, but it's more like old paper. Yeah. So how do I get this texture on my Terran? So we need these rocks. Now, do I do them 2D, 3D? I think they need to be 3D. I actually think these rocks should probably be 3D. 3D rocks. How do I get rocks in my scene? I have a lot of questions. Unity, pebbles, texture, realistic materials, pebble. I kind of want this pebbly. This thing costs. Kind of want this pebbly look. This is actually kind of close. "3D rocks with cell shade like textures would look amazing." 3D rocks. Like this is very good. This is very good. Should we are there like anything free similar to this pebble? All right, let's try. Let's try to search for assets. Pebble. Pebble. And we are gonna search for free. Give me free. Give me free. Give me fire. Simple variable ground substance. Koi pixel rocks and trees. Terran sample asset pack. I forgot about fab. Yeah, I think we could use the fab as well. Fab. Pebble. Let's search for pebble. And do I need to? It has 3 textures, but they are realistic. I have no idea how it's gonna look like if I have realistic ground texture to kind of like this cartoonish characters. Is it gonna look silly? I don't know. We need to experiment with a lot. That's $2. You can edit the textures to look more like cartoon. Well, I like the way you think. This is all very new to me. So you guys are gonna have to be very. You're gonna have to be patient with me. All right. I actually like this. This looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. Look, the mega scans. What mega scans? How do I look for mega scans? Mega scans. Yeah. Exactly. I have no idea what you're talking about, my friend. Mega scans. Mega scans free. Any Megis, Jonnes? All mega scans are free to everyone under Fab's standard license until the end of 2024 for all engines and tools. Cool. I have claimed one. So do I have like? Do I have it? Quixel. So I need to go into my library. Red Bull. Gotta drink fast. My library. It says that I have no products. Well, fuck you, because I do. You'll find your products here when you buy or download them. Start exploring Fab and build your library. Try open. Am I logged in? I'm logged in. Try open art AI with texture you pick. My library. Well, it says that I have nothing. Did I hear AI? I have claimed it. How do I like? How do I? For now, you can download assets individually from your Quixel profile, so you don't see them in the library. So is this what I have? Is this what I have? Materials and textures? Maybe this is also very new to me. You have everything here. Nice. I like the way that sounds. That is what I need. I need everything. Any pebbles? Can I search for some like can I search from Quixel? Pebble. Give me pebble. Yes, we have pebbles. All right, what looks like the best pebble? Icelandic pebble rocks. Ice Age. We're gonna pivot And we're gonna start doing Icelandic game. Ei, Spainille morjesta, mitä kuuluu? Me puhutaan täällä enkkuu tänään, mitä kuuluu? Spaini, moro moro. How's it going, Spain? Alright, so we have a lot of pebbles. And I think this is looking a little how are you supposed to say which pebble looks best? How can you say like this is the pebbles I'm looking for? Because I think that looks pretty good. Icelandic biome would be pretty close to TUONELA vibes. Black terrain with some red hot lava. Yeah, it's honestly, Keeter, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Like honestly, it's a matter of opinion what we wanna like think about TUONELA. And I think the best shot we actually right now have is the Lemminkäisen kuolema. Because this is something that is very popular, it's very known, so I think we should take inspiration from that. It's a Finnish known painting. Like it's actually like very respected painting. So I think we're gonna go with this. So it's gonna have like some skulls lying around. It's gonna be this pebbly thing. It's gonna have black water and these red moss stones kind of separating the pebbles from the water. So that's what I think this is what we're gonna go for. We could definitely do something like this, you know, like Burning Steps, Searing Gorge, Firelands, kind of like hell. But I think we're actually gonna go with more Finnish. I think another way you could think about it is making it kind of like this swamp. I think we could go with swamp as well, because swamp is very Finnish. For our international viewers, Suomi is the word we use for Finland. So Finland is Suomi in Finnish. And Suomi is literally like swamps. Like that's one way to look at it. So yeah. Though these are not the pebbles you're looking for, then you have one area that's just coal. I think realistic textures might not work for the art style, or are you just gonna use them as base? Vatski, I think we're just gonna try it. It might not work. You're right. It might not work, but I think we're just gonna give it a try, alright? So we have the Icelandic rocks here. I think this could work as well. This might work as well. It's a little more coarse. I think this is probably the best looking yet. I think this is probably the best one yet. So does this work on Unity? Is there like a way to, like, how do I know if this works on Unity? What does the standard license marketplace content, what is being sold? I think I'm just gonna give this to AI, to be honest. Who are you? Who is Epic? Dispute. Where does it say what can I do with this? What can I do with this asset? Can I make money out of it? So it's standard license. Fab standard license. Explain. What can I do with you? What is standard license? Standard license means you may use the 3D asset worldwide on all types of media for all types of use. In all types of derivative works. Okay, that sounds perfect. That sounds like the thing. That sounds like the thing I want to do. That sounds perfect. All right, I have pebbles now. I am very happy with my pebbles. Let's download it. 8K, I think that's too much. Don't you guys think 8K is kind of too much? 4K, 2K. What kind of resolution am I looking for? I have no fucking clue. 4K sounds pretty over the top, don't you think? Then again, does it hurt? Lower texture might look better for your use. So 1K, 2K. I'm gonna try the 2K. You can downscale, it says Vatsky. Yeah, this is very new to me. So let's extract this. This is also very new to me. So we have these kind of things happening here. I think, can I just like drag and drop it? How large is it going to be on the screen? I think even 1K might suffice. Sure. All right, let's move it to my Unity projects. Can I do it here? Can I do this? No. That would have been too good. That would have been just too good. Here, shadows of TUONELA. Assets, and just copy paste it here. All right. How do I use this bad boy? Do I just change the texture here? So if I have, this is the ground, and here I have the material. Do I change this? Is that the way to go? I have never used anything like this. So here we have some beach pebbles. Look at that. Look at that. Open sprite editor clamp now. Alright, so there's definitely happening something there. Materials. Hey Mincy! How's it going, Mincy? Alright, I think I need a tutorial, guys. I think I need a tutorial. This is, by the way, a very interesting video we need to check. Mincy, good day. How to use textures in Unity. Ultimate beginner's guide in textures. Let's go.
What we could do is we could take this reflective blue material, and notice how we're getting a preview of that material down here. We would just drag it on top of this object right here. So notice how now you've got a blue material applied to this that's going to reflect things.
How to apply textures into models in Unity. Adding textures. En ole tänään opetellut mitään. Opettanut mitään, kun oppilaat on aina olleet muualla. Mitä? What the hell? Tänään vetää muuten enkuksi, mutta Mintsi aina saa vetää suomeksi. Mitä ihmettä siellä on tapahtunut? What the hell's going on?
Let's say I want to add a picture to one of my objects. I'm going to make a new object. I'm going to scale it up.
On your material, you have slots for different textures. Ah, so yeah, you need a new material, and then you can import the texture there, right?
Billie Eilish. I feel like I probably spelled that wrong. But let's say I like. Either I really like Billie Eilish.
Nice, Mincy. Thank you so much.
Maybe I want Billie Eilish to be so that I can downloads folder. So I'm going to right click in my assets panel. In my material settings, I'm going to click this teeny little dot that looks kind of like a tiny target. And then all of my potential textures should show up. And I'm going to choose Billie Eilish from there. So now...
Why though?
Billie Eilish is going to show up on this texture. She looks super crazy because of the way 2D textures are mapped onto 3D objects, but if I then drag this material onto this cube, then Billie Eilish should show up on every side of it.
What are the... Can somebody explain me the different, like the main maps? So we have albedo, metallic, smoothness, normal map, height map. Like what the hell are those? How do they work? How do they work? So I suppose I need a new material, which is gonna be the pebble. I need a new material, girl. So this is gonna be pebble. You might only need diffuse and normal map for the look you want. All right. Can you do like explain like I'm 5 years old, because I think I'm 5 years old in this thing. So normal map and diffuse. Well, let's try the normal map. So we have the pebbles now here. And let's try the first one. So I have pebbles now. Diffuse is like the main color. Where is diffuse? Normal map affects how the light is calculated on surface. Be an app, say, I think it's albedo in Unity. Ah, thank you. Okay, so albedo is the color, and normal map is, it's like the, is it like the pinnanmuodot? Thank you guys. That I think that starts to. This texture is not marked as normal map. What does that mean? So it says here in the chat, under the chat, this texture is not marked as normal map. Normal map in import settings tyypiksi normal map. If I fix it, it looks, the thing on the bottom looks horrible. Did I pick wrong? So there are different things here. I think I want to undo that. There are different kinds of things here. There's peach pebbles, UDS, like sick D. What? Did you use AO map? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, this was AO. What do I need to use here? Here's a normal. This is a normal map. This gotta be it, guys. This gotta be it. Normal maps have a distinct blue shape. All right. So I think I think that's right. Let's try to fix this. Why does it look like snow? Does it need something else? Tiling asetuksia. So yeah, I have tiling here. So what if I change these? What should it be like? UV set. That's secondary. Yeah, true. Here's the primary. So what if it's like 10 and 10? It goes smooth. What if it's like 1000 and 1000? Yeah, that's very smooth. That's not it. You can adjust normal map strength. Is it this number? If I make, hey, something's happening. If I change this, now it's more like rough. Where do these fucking Jesus come from? Yeah, just drag the material on surface. You want to see it properly. All right. Let's do that. Let's do that. We're gonna drag it into the here. So we have the material. Oh, that is Winter Wonderland. Winter Wonderland. Ho ho ho. Yeah. At least we got a follow. I love the way you think, Koivu. All right, so what the hell happened? If I change the color, yeah, it changes. So it's... Okay, I see the problem. Now you can adjust the strength and tiling. So yeah, this is way too big. It's like dragged. It's way too big. What if it's like, I don't know, 1,000 to 100 and 200? So what happens? Where did the texture go? Okay, so that doesn't work. Do I need to like make general normal map strength bigger than 1 starts to look horrible. Change to repeat in import setting for texture. I don't know, Bana, what's that? Now let's add more textures. Add the diffuse. All right. So diffuse, was diffuse the albedo? I think it was, yeah. Albedo, all right. So bump, cavity, displacement, gloss, normal, roughness. Feels like home. What is the one we're looking for? Base color. This one. TUONELA, how's it going? All right, so I have base color now on the albedo, and it is very big. What if I? So if I make it less, it's gonna blend it again. Nice to have stream in the background here, code yapping. What is the strength in the sun lamp? That is a good question. Let's have a look. So I have intensity of 2. If I put it on 1, yeah, it's starting to look like it makes more sense. Yeah. All right. So now I guess the only, like, it's just way too stretched out, you know. Yeah. So is the solution to change the tiling, or let's add more maps? More maps. All right. So what do we want to do? We want to add height map. I'm gonna move the chat so you guys see better. Let's see where the chat is. I think this is the chat. Do you have a metallic map or a specular map? I have a spectacular map. Let's see. So metallic, I have the AO, base color, bump, cavity, displacement, gloss, normal, and roughness. And specular. I do have specular. Should I use the specular on the metallic one? Specular. And you can change the smoothness. You can use the metallic one. My stream is dropping out, so can't hear anything. Yeah, I think this looks pretty. I think it looks all right. You can add a little bit of it. If you put it on 1, I think it looks starting to look really kind of wet. So we're gonna change it to, like, I don't know, 0.4, 0.3. All right, so how do we fix the huge size thing? So if I want to make it smaller, Do I need to change my like plane on the actual Unity scene? If you use specular, you need to change standard shader to one that uses specular. All right. So we have specular setup. So I'm now using specular setup standard. I am now using. Now you have specular instead of metallic. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So did it actually use the specular? Yeah, it does. Albedo alpha. Does it make any difference? It might seem okay, but it isn't right. I love that. That is a that is a good sentence. I'm gonna add that quote. Add. It might seem okay, but it's not. Watsky 2024 on Ames first pebble texture. Thanks, Watsky. The problem is that this shader is trying to look for smoothness data on alpha channel of albedo or metallic texture. Problem is that this shader is trying to look for smoothness data on alpha channel of albedo or metallic texture. Right. And is that is a problem? that is a problem. I don't know anything. Tiling. So you can't have varying smoothness and roughness unless you package their source under smoothness. Yeah, there's a specular alpha. Nice Koivu. Let's put the music back. And now for the final beautiful effect, you can add the occlusion map. You can add the occlusion map. It's the AO map that you change to normal map. Yeah. Is there a way to make it go back? So I have the pebbles here. Normal map, yeah. So this is supposed to be something else. Default. All right. And now if I go back to the materials, which are not here. They're over here. Okay, Watsky is having a horrible viewing experience. So now I can change the occlusion to the AO map. All right. To understand scaling issue, you need to study about UV coordinates. Basically, you can either fix it from tiling settings or mesh UVs. Scaling issues need to study about UV coordinates. Wow. All right. ChatGPT, I choose you. Why doesn't it know ChatGPT? What the fuck? Hey ChatGPT, can you teach me like I'm 10 years old? 10 years old about Unity's UV coordinates. I don't really understand about textures. All right. Sure, let's dive into UV coordinates. All right, I'm putting my webcam back. Boom. Boom. Boom, we're back. What are UV coordinates? All right. So imagine you're making a sticker book. Let's go. Now this is more like explained like I'm a 3, but that's all right. You have a big sticker sheet with lots of pictures. This is like a texture in Unity. Big sticker sheet with lots of pictures, all right? Now you want to put these stickers on objects like boxes or characters. Sure. But wait, how do you tell the computer which part of the sticker sheet goes where on your box? That's where the UV coordinates come in. What are UV coordinates? Think of UV coordinates like a treasure map for textures. Like a roadman slang. Treasure map for textures, alright. The sticker sheet is like a map that is divided into squares. The corners of this map have coordinates. Top left is 01, top right is 11. Yeah, alright. The coordinates have always been between 0 and 1. This makes it super easy for the computer to figure out where you want to cut from the texture. Putting stickers on the objects. When you create 3D objects in Unity like cube, it's like having a blank box. UV coordinates tell Unity how to wrap the sticker sheet around the box. Ah, yeah, right. For example, you can say this part of the box should use the top left of the sticker sheet. This part should use the middle. Why the weird name UV? Just like you use X and Y to describe positions on a flat surface, U and V describe positions on the sticker sheet. We don't call it X and Y here because those letters are busy describing object itself. An example, wrapping box. Let's say you have a texture of a cute dog. If you set UVs to 0, 0 to 1, 1, it means the whole sticker texture covers the entire box face. If you set UVs to half, half to 1, 1, you're saying use the bottom right quarter of the sticker. All right. I kind of get the idea now, like, but I have no idea what the fuck to do here. So okay, so UV set, here's an UV set. So UV 0 was like, use the whole thing. What if I change this to UV 1? Nothing. Okay, it's secondary map, that's why it doesn't do anything. So I can do tiling. If I make it smaller, it's just gonna keep on like doing that. If I make it bigger, it's gonna make it smaller. So this plane mesh data has UVs like 0, 0 to 1 range, probably. Let's try that. So this is the plane. Is there something like to change here? Is there something to be done here? So we have the material here. Yeah, my webcam is blocking everything again. This is the worst. This is the worst. So this, but if you want to use it on another mesh, the scale isn't probably going to match. So how do I make it look good now? Like I'm thinking if I change the scale of this, it's gonna make it look better. Like if I make it like, I don't know, like 1 and 1, it's gonna start to look better. Is there another way to do this? Like this probably, if I make it like small enough, it's gonna start to make like sense. But isn't this just a tiling thing? Like, can't I make like a tile of Is this mesh you want to use actually using the game? Is this mesh you want to actually use in the game? Like, I don't know. Like, what options do I have? Like, I don't really get what I need to do. Like, I think this could be smaller, so I don't think it needs to be like this wide. So for example, I think this could be basically like the water. So I would like to have the water that is basically like surrounding the whole shit, and then I have like this this island thing happening. If you want to use Unity's terrain, adjusting this plane correct has nothing to do with it. I don't know about using the Unity's terrain anymore. Do I want to use it? Maybe. Should I use it? I suppose we could try using it. I kind of want to just delete the whole shit and start over. That's what I want to do. Let's just hide everything. And we're gonna go with the terrain. See how it looks. So we're gonna do... Use the brush tool, yeah. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. 3D, is it 3D? Yeah. So we're gonna do a terrain. This is the terrain, guys. So apparently you went there. Let's change the camera mode into perspective now. So no more orthographic. Like so. Why can't I fucking get closer? Alright, so I'm gonna use the walls to kind of like paint a picture where we are. If you want to use it on a single mesh, then adjusting the material tiling values is good, but for 2 or more meshes you need to start worrying about mesh UV data. Yeah, I think right now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna have a simple plain mesh. Yeah. So this is gonna be my play area, basically. And what I wanna do is I kinda wanna like do the terrain where we have so the terrain is right. It's very big. I don't think it needs to be this big. Let's do like 200 to 200. Even this might be too big, I don't know. Hey, Space Face, how's the Monday for Rame? Thank you for asking. It's going all right. I was freezing my ass off when I woke up, but other than that, it's been pretty good. That's the position. True. Fucking hell. All right, so I think we can make it smaller. So let's. What if we do like 0.5? Did it make it smaller? Yeah, and it's very much not in the middle. $500. 0. Minus 200. What? 500? The size settings are in the Terran assets. Well, you know everything, don't you? Terran assets. Terran Terran. Time settings are in the Terran asset. Create a neighbor Terran, paint Terran, paint Terran. Terran settings. Alright, let's do it here. Terran width, Terran length. Mesh resolution. Terran collider. Basic Terran. Where is the size? It's set to 1000 to 1000. Base map distance. Mesh resolution. Mesh resolution, where are you? Is it this one? Base texture resolution. No, that's not it. Terran height, Terran width, Terran length. This? Terran width and Terran length? Yeah, this is it. Alright. Let's try like 500, 500. Now if we check the walls. Yeah, it's still big. What if I have it on 0 and 0? Then it goes there. Height is extreme. Yeah. I don't know, like 100. 100 probably enough. Height should be set to max height difference, max mountain height. Yeah, I'm not even sure if we're gonna do the mountains anymore. Maybe somewhere in the distance. We are gonna have to experiment. Detail distance, detail density, scale, tree distance. Everything's very, very high. Alright, so this should be like our walls are in 0, 0. Yeah, 0, 0, X and Z. So why is this like in China? Why are you in China? And Spacefish, how are you, by the way? Sorry for not asking earlier. Why are you not here? Alright, that should be better. It's 500 units away. Yeah, let's do like 250. 250. I think we should be basically in the middle. We should be somewhere in the middle now. Alright. Alright. What do you guys think? Should water be at Y0 or should it be below? Is ground level 0 and water like, I don't know, -1? What is the easiest way to do it? Like I'm thinking this would be water level. That's what I'm thinking. And then I would basically just like paint the island here with Y1 or something. I suppose it would make sense to have the ground level on 0 and water -1 or something. Is that a correct answer? Probably not. Okay, so let's paint some Terran. Did we do something? No. Okay, so paint texture, paint trees, paint texture. No, we want to set height. And it's gonna be world. If we do it on 1, let's see what we end up with. And so this is basically just dip. I kind of want it to be. This results obviously in more rounded thing. Flatten tile. Brush size, opacity. What if it's 100? What if it's 100? What if we have something like this? What if we have something like this? I suppose it doesn't have to be like exactly square. It's such a great day. I'm having a hard time waking up, but I'm good trying to get some UV and texturing work done. Man, what is the UV short of? What is it abbreviation of? Because we just read about UV. We literally just read about it. Yeah, I did. It did. I literally forgot. It's not an abbreviation. Yeah, was it just the like coordinates? That's it. So it's not like U vile thing. All right, so I think we could start with something like this. It's just gonna be like this little capsule, and here we're gonna have the beach. And this is gonna be the spawn. I think this distance is looking alright. We don't need the gates anymore, or the walls. I'm gonna disable them. I actually don't know what it stands for. Alright, so how do I have the terrain here. I suppose I can paint. And if I... U, V, W are letters before X, Y, and Z. Yeah, that's true. If I paint texture, and now if I change... So right now it's not really doing anything. Terrain standard material. Brush size, opacity. Yeah, there's nothing really happening there. What are you trying to do? I wanna paint with my pebble. I wanna paint pebbles. Let me paint pebbles. Yeah. I think that would be the best thing ever. To paint pebbles. Paint texture. Paints the selected material layer onto the terrain texture. But I only have... You need to create a layer for that. So we can edit terrain layers. I create a layer, add a layer. I'm definitely gonna create a layer, and then we have these things that we did. Which one are we gonna use? The albedo texture. Was it the base, the AO? No, it was the base color, right? Yeah. Okay. So I have the layer here now. Texture wrap mode must be select to repeat. Texture must have MLP maps. MIP maps. MIP maps. What the fuck, man? MIP. So normal map. Normal. Hey Tanska, how's it going? How's it going? All these maps, man. Can't I just program already? Yeah, I'm a programmer, if anyone didn't know. My webcam is currently hidden. I can put it on the top left, bottom left if you guys want. I'm just basically I'm just digging my nose because this is very uncomfortable for me. So we're gonna flip this horizontal. I'm gonna be here now. You need to select the texture file in your asset browser and set those settings correctly. Okay, so I do have the Pebble folder and R metallic GAO hobby hide a small. You're being very brave. Already like 30 minutes without procrastination. Thanks, Keeter. I really respect that, man. Okay, so all of these have these import settings. I need to select the texture file. So I have the texture files here. And here's the base color. It's set to sprite. That's wrong. It's supposed to be normal map. Default. Yes. Apply. And then texture shape 2D. Isn't it 3D? It's 2D. 2D is right. Nice. Alpha source. Texture alpha. All right, so these are fine then. Do I need to change like these? So the peach pebble 2D cavity is set to sprite as well. Bump is set to sprite. You changed that one to sprite and it caused problems. Yeah. Are these all supposed to be default? All default except normal. All right. So normal. Yeah, normal should be normal. I like that. I'm seeing some... there is some consistency. There is consistency. So the normal map is here and it's called normal map. So that's very good. It's very good, guys. Now, are these settings now correct? If I go back into the Terran settings and I want to paint me some texture. It says that the texture wrap mode must be set to repeat. So I suppose it wants the normal into repeat. Like so. All right, we did that. We did that. Now, texture wrap mode must be set to repeat. Didn't albedo 2. Was it the AO or the base color? How do you fucking remember this? Wrap mode, repeat. We are repeating. Repeat after me. Albedo is base color. Base color is albedo. Okay. Base color equals diffuse, which equals albedo. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, so those are correct now. Do we need mask map? Specular. Tiling settings. 2x2. Okay, what happens if I paint? If the Diddy did what the Diddy did do? Hey guys, it's kind of looking like pebbles. It's kind of looking like pebbles. Now, what should the size of the tile be? What if it's 1 and 1? It's kind of looking like pebbles. Yippee! There's a bit of a mess with naming because of different specular metallic material types. It's definitely it's something, guys. We have pebbles. Now I want water to be basically on the exactly, and it's repeating. You can see the on top view. You can see the tiles. All right, now I want water. How do we do water? Unity, adding cartoonish water. Simple cartoon water in Unity. Hey, let's go, brackies.
So one of the requests we get the most is to do a video on
Yeah.
how to create water in Unity. So first of all, you need to make sure that you're using Unity 2019.
Yeah, we're
Let's
way
also
ahead
go
of
to
that.
our project and create a new shader, and let's create a PBR graph. Let's call it cartoon water and hit enter. And to create a
Shader.
material based on this shader, let's right click on it and go create.
But yeah, the shader part you can make as complex or simple as you want. I'm definitely leaning towards the simple, but and I am open to some let's just say free assets or whatever.
Material. And we can also call this cartoon water. Let's take this material and drag it onto our plane. And that's pretty much all the setup we need to do. I'm also just going to show you my lightweight render pipeline settings, just so if something isn't working for you, you can try to replicate these. One thing that I've noticed is that working with transparent materials is a bit weird when cascade is set to 2 or 4. So for now, I'm going to leave this at no cascades.
I don't even want any
Double-click on our
transparency.
cartoon water shader to open it up in.
Do I have a URP? I think so. Yeah. Where can you see it? Uses LWRP, so it's not gonna match 1-to-1. Yeah. Yeah. So it's the different pipeline. Where can I see project settings, preferences? Yeah, we have we have none. Default random pipeline none. That's funny, right? Shouldn't there be something? I don't know. Graphics. Shocking hell. Where?
Shader graph. Now the first thing that I'm gonna do is change
Ooh.
the preview.
Isn't this like check package manager, install universal render pipeline? Package manager. And universal render pipeline. What are we doing? We're checking what renderer we're using. Or what is the pipeline, renderer pipeline? Universal. I think he has. Yeah, I think I have the URP template as well. Universal RP. Yeah. Just make a plane and scale it. Put on water sprite. Ice H, I like your style, my friend. I like your style. Yeah, it's basically that. All right, so let's try to do that. Basically, on the environment, we're gonna add a new plane. So I suppose it's gonna be 3D plane, and this should be on Y1 now. So we're gonna do it like it's gonna be half. It's gonna be at half. And we're gonna make it crazy big. So I think it was 500 and 500. Make a new material with blue color and drag it onto the plane. It's not gonna be blue, it's gonna be black. But yeah, I think you're right. Okay, so let's move on to material girl. And then we're gonna do a new one. Beautiful. This is gonna be a new material. It's gonna be water. It's gonna be the water. And we're just gonna change the. We're gonna drag and drop it into the plane. Like so. And then I suppose we could just edit this to make it. Let's take the blue color and make it like very dark. Very dark. Ain't that beautiful? Ain't that fucking drop dead gorgeous? Yeah, that's our water, guys. It's starting to look. It's done. It is done. We are getting things done. Perfect. It is fucking perfect. Smoothness to max. Oh, I like it. We're already getting like we're getting oh. Polar bear simulator. Yeah, polar bear simulator. Fuck yeah. I like the way you think, guys. I like the way you think. Now we basically it's looking a little rough on the edges. Let me just say that it's looking a little rough. This is Iceland simulator. Exactly. So I want to paint the terrain a little bit more. Let's do the terrain and make the brush size like way smaller, and try to get these. That's not what we want to do. We want to do the set height, and I'm just gonna try to make this. Why is it so fucking choppy? Why is it so choppy? Look at that. Chop, 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 chop. Why are you so choppy? Change terrain resolution. Oh my god, I'm getting too old for this stuff. Okay, so the terrain resolution, it's probably in the... Is it in the terrain settings? Is it here? Terrain resolution here. Doesn't it? Last button in the tools part. Yeah. So here we have the texture resolutions. Height map resolution is tomorrow. We tested the terrain. Now we're switching back to planes. Fuck yeah! That's the spirit. Base texture resolution. Do we need to make this bigger? Or the height map? Does anyone have idea? Do I just try? If I just change this into that, or detail resolution up there. You're only using a small part of the 500 to 500 terrain, so most of the resolution is wasted. Now that's what I'm talking about. We want to waste as much resolution as possible. I suppose we can actually make the terrain a whole lot smaller. It's still gonna be it's just gonna be the water that is kind of what matters, right? So if I make this a lot smaller, let's make it 200 by 200, and we're gonna move you bad boy to 125 to 125. It should be at the same place. Basically, the terrain should be just the visible island size. Yeah, I suppose you're right. So how much is this? I don't know. Maybe it could be like 100 and 100. 100 to 100. And then you're gonna go to 50 to 50. Or something like that. I think the walls are still... Nah, that's too small. That is too small. That is way too small, guys. That is too small. It's looking stupid. It's looking stupid. 100 to 100. So let's do the 200 200 again. Yeah, this gate should be the... No, it's actually the plane is the plane is as basically saying how big it is. So it's just that my land was too small. It's not this. So let's make this 100 to 100 again. I think that's even too big. 50 to 50. I think that's actually kind of good. So we're gonna move this here. 2 to 25 to 25. No. What is this supposed to be? Something like this. All right. Yeah, you already basically gives you 10 times the resolution with the same setting. Okay, so now let's make it as big as this gated community was basically. So we are gonna paint again, set height, and make the brush bigger again. It should be on height 1. Yeah, that's right. All right. Let's make it smaller now. Like 5. This should be the rough size. I don't want it to be bigger than that. This might be too big. I don't know. This might be too big. So what does it look like if I zoom in? If I zoom in, what does it look like? Oh yeah, that's steep. That's steep. I think that's better. So it's the opacity probably that's doing the... If I do opacity 50, does it make it more? No. Like do the slope. Set height, flatten all. Brush size, opacity. Hey, Alfir! How's it going? Good morning. Good day. RuneScape Classic, my friend. RuneScape Classic. And there's actually another one. I haven't talked much about it. How is the height set in Terran settings? How is the height set in Terran settings? Height set. Alfir, there's actually another one. There's a game not many know, but true gentlemen know. It's called Hellbreath. If you know the game, press 1 in the chat. I don't think many of you know. I develop RuneScape Classic single player thing. Really, Alfir? Do you stream? Do you do videos? I wanna see. So how is the height set in Terran settings? Height. Is there any mention of height? Is there any... Terran height is 100. You can set the height to 10. It's set to 100. Where did we go? Where do we go now? What happened? Was it What? Why does it disappear? I don't. It's based on project on GitHub. I squished a lot of bugs and made it comfy experience for myself. Altair, that's really cool. Like, honestly, you found the right place. So I don't know if you watched my video. I'm gonna post it, and I should probably pin it. I did a video a couple of weeks back. Actually, a week back. And Altair, thank you so much for the follow. Where are you from, my friend? This is the video. RuneScape Classics, the best game. if you wanna give it a watch, there it is. Watch my first devlog video. 200 kilometers north from you. Are you still in Finland? Are you still in Finland? Because I think 200 kilometers we have like. Is it Tornio? Is it Tornio? Let's have a look. Or Kemi? Which one is it? Let's see, 200 kilometers from Oulu, a bit over 200 kilometers. So Kemi, how much is it to Kemi? We are procrastinating, people. Oulu to Kemi, that's not 2 hours. Rovaniemi is like, yeah, I think Rovaniemi is like 250 kilometers. I've been to Rovaniemi a couple times. Rovaniemi, how much is it? 221? Bingo! Hey, I love Rovaniemi. I think Rovaniemi is probably like top 3, top 4 Finnish cities. 100%. I've been there a couple of times, and it's always been a blast. I think it's surprisingly city-like, considering it's so far up north. Like the central city of Rovaniemi is actually it's kind of like city. It's not like a typical town, like for example Kajaani, which is very very like small. The city center is very small. So I think Rovaniemi is actually kind of nice place. It has fairly high buildings and pretty big central city. Nice. Sucks to live here at this time of year, but other than that, I love it here. Why do you hate it at the winter time? Isn't winter basically how when Rovaniemi is really blooming? The tourism is blooming. Yeah, tourism. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Fair. That's fair. That's when I came. I was the tourist, so sorry. Rovaniemi is the biggest city in Europe. True. It's true. It's true. Okay, so why the fuck does Keeter, do you have any idea when I set my height lower, it disappears into the water? Just repaint. Okay, so if I set it to 10 and then if I go and paint it, you mean it's gonna be alright? Do you mean it's... Oh, it is alright. It is actually gonna be alright. Keeter, you son of a bitch. You are the best. That's why you are a VIP. That's why you are a VIP. You are using the brush without fall off. What is fall off? What is fall off? Why? How can I find fall off? The brush icon. Yeah. Oh, you meaning this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So that does that, and then yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, Keeter. Okay, Keeter. Okay, boy. Okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, my friend. Hey, but Altair, it's nice to meet you. How did you find the stream? How did anyone of you find the stream, by the way? This is a question I'm always interested in. Like, how do people find here? How did you find here? Were you forced? Did somebody force you? Alright, so we're gonna do a little bit bigger brush. I think I'm actually gonna make it a little bit more like taller, or like, you know, like, I don't know, the slope still is looking a bit steep. I think it's fine. We need to make sure people think there's no way they're gonna get it out. It needs to be like this island. It needs to be this island. YouTube! Fuck yeah! It was first on the recommended channel! Thank you, Twitch! Thank you, Twitch, for finally doing something right. Why am I here? Oh man, it's the question we go over with my therapist every day. Why the fuck am I here? All right, so that's pretty good. So at the end of this, I want to have a steeper, or what is it like? I wanted to like mellow it out. So here we're gonna do this, and we're gonna set this brush size lower, and here we're gonna do like this easing into the lake. It's still too steep. It's still too steep. How do we? No. Yeah, what if the opacity is very like low? That's kind of better. What if it's even smaller? Make it smaller! Yeah, I think that's pretty good. So I want to do kind of like this beach at the end of it. And this is going to be the place where Tuoni is going to be waiting for you. Tuoni is going to be here, and he's going to be like, "Want to ride?" I really want to play Hellbreath now. Hellbreath was such a good game. Like, this might be. I have a couple of games. I have a few game ideas that are like the dream projects, and this is number one. This is number one. So the dueling game is number one, but I have actually a couple others as well. Do you guys want to hear about them? Do you guys want to hear about them? So there's gonna be like this beach, and Tuon is gonna be waiting for you. So we're gonna do. I'm gonna do this. What is it called? Like, is it a pier? It's like a laituri in Finnish. So I want to do this a little dock kind of thing here. There's like a 1-to-1 recreation of Hellbreath on Steam, but the project has been on hold for 2 years now. It's even called Hellbreath. Really? I didn't know. But yeah, I'm actually thinking I might do at some point. I might do this game where imagine you have this. Imagine you have like this kind of zone, and then there's another zone like this. All right, you with me? And then you have kind of like this barrier or this empty space between. And the thing is, this is the catch. Both of these areas are actually like grids. Both of these sides are grids, and it's a dueling game as well. It's a versus game, and this is the basic idea. Now you have a guy. Let's say this is the player number one. So you have guy. Nice solar panels, damn right. So here's a guy. He's a wizard. He's got a staff. And then you have this other wizard on the other side. Like so. And he's got a staff as well. And the idea of this game is that it's a turn-based game, so the game is paused. And you're playing this character, and somebody else is playing this. It could be a bot. and you basically have these abilities. So you have like, I don't know, like Fireball. You have Frost Nova. You have Paralyze, and you have like some like a Blizzard. These are kind of like spells you have in Hell Breath, and the idea is that you kind of play this prediction kind of battleship. And for example, if you select Fireball, you get to choose like 4 squares. So you get to choose, like if I want to fire Fireball, I get to like choose which 4 crits are gonna get like attacked on the next run. And I also get to move my character, so I can, for example, I can make my character move there, or I can make it move over here or something. And the other guy is doing the same thing, so he's choosing to attack, like, I don't know, like, for example, like, he's doing Paralyze, and the Paralyze gonna be only on 1 grid, so he's gonna be putting his Paralyze on that. And if I end up being there at the turn, he's gonna like stun me. And all these different spells are gonna have like different like patterns. So for example, I could have like a Frost Nova that could do like you know, like this kind of freezing, and like if you're stuck in those, you're gonna get frozen and stuff like that. That's one of my gaming ideas, and this is kind of like the Hell Breath. This is like a Hell Breath, because this is what Hell Breath combat was kind of like, except that it was done in real time. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys find this idea interesting? That's one of the ideas that I have that I want to do at some point. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna take a short break. I'm gonna grab Coke, and nice to see people coming to Discord. There's a couple of babies on Pelle. Not gonna show them live. BRB. Thanks, Altira. Really respect that. All right. So, Altira, what engine are you using on your game? And can we get some images or photos or videos or whatever? I would love to. I would love to see what you're doing. Kuiskalevas 6. Kiitoksia followista. Welcome you all beautiful Finns. We are doing international here because we are trying to conquer the world. It's not going very good, but you gotta start somewhere, right? Okay, so ooh, that's fucking cool. I didn't know it's available somewhere. I didn't know it was available. So basically, we have this island now. We have pebbles. I think if we're looking at the image, we need to tweak the coloring. So it's kind of looking like this yellowish, beige yellowish. So let's try to tweak the color of the texture. So I think the texture we're actually using here is, if we paint the texture, here it is, diffuse, select, mask, metallic, specular. What if I change things here? Yeah, like what like how do you work with it? Can you explain what the hell's going on? Like I can't even start to understand. Metallic smoothness. What if I change these values? What happens? Okay, so that makes it a little bit more glowy. And this makes it darker. Isn't there some kind of program that can turn your picture into 3D image? I think it's AI. It's probably AI what you're looking for, right? That's what it sounds like. So I have the diffuse here, and I think I can change something. How do I change the color? Do I need to do a mask? Specular. Maybe if I change this. So what does it do if I change this? Nothing's really happening. Nothing really happening there. Mask map. What should I use on the mask map? Ready displacement, gloss, normal, roughness. What if you click the open button in the turn layer header? Let's just do this before. Open button in the turn layer header. This one? Thanks, Altair. Alright, so I have these two here. It basically opens the same thing. Developer who made it serverless modernized it a bit. It loads things from JSON files. It uses Java. For custom textures and such, you need community coded tools, which some work. And some work if you wish hard enough. Altair, did you really love RuneScape Classic? You have the color option? Can't change color on that shader, it seems. Well, there's probably another way. Can I? What is the mask map? Can I do a mask? HDRP. Hey, Yerps, how's it going? Good to see you, my friends. Welcome to another week of developing Shadows of Tuonela. Terran Lit shader uses this texture for metallic AO height smoothness. The mask is for metallic AO height and smoothness. So not exactly. So is there what can I do? What can I do about this? What if I make the diffuses for color? Alright. I suppose you can color the diffuse map or pick a different texture. Color the diffuse map. So this is the diffusion map? Ay. Advanced. That would be in external image editor and then save it. Yeah. Right. Which is it the base color that I need to change? Is it this one? Because I do have Krita. I suppose we can open it. I don't know if it will open that one, but we'll try. Well, it doesn't hurt. Yes, says Altir. I was there on the day it ended officially. I played since 2002. Let's go, Altir. Gentleman's handshake for the best game. Huzzah! Honestly, I was a huge fan of RuneScape Classic. I was a hardcore PKer. I have a couple of videos back from the day, and I'm proud of them. Actually, the video you see on the start of the PK is mine. It's my video. Okay, so let's try to open the texture. So Shadows of Tuonela. Yeah, I was a really dirty player killer. My favorite PK style was low level mage. I think it was the most fun. We're gonna go into assets, pebbles, base color. All right, so this is the base color. Now, can we do something like filter, adjust, color adjustment curves, color balance, desaturate. Let's try color balance. So I kind of want to make it more yellowy. Nothing happening. Why is nothing happening? These are shadows. Maybe. No, this is actually too more yellow. Well, fuck. Fuck me. Adjust color balance. Midtones. What did we? All right, this is definitely doing something. Doesn't really look very nice. What about highlights? If we make the highlights a little bit more yellowy. All right, so we can really get some piss yellow. So let's see. Let's look at the image again. So yeah, it's a little like brownish. How do we get brown? Yeah. How do we get brown? Is it like yellow and red? Yellow and magenta? No. Okay, fuck this. Let's try something else. Colors. No, color to alpha. Adjust. Levels, color adjustment curves. No. How do you make it? Color transfer. Map. Make a new layer, set it to multiply blend mode. Let's try that. So we have new layer, set it to multiply, and fill it with the color you want. Let's go. So we're doing paint bucket, and then I am gonna do this. I'm gonna copy this bad boy. We're probably, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this, but we're gonna try to move it here. Definitely doesn't work. That would have been too easy. Let's try if we can do this. There it is. There it is. There it is. Now, let's try to pick some colors. Okay, so it's like that. And then we go over here. Okay. Boom. Piss. All right. Overlay blend mode. I think that's better. I think this is actually better. Let's do a little bit darker. Did it change anything? It feels like the, you know, like the pebbles are like surrounded by this dark shadow. And we don't really have that. We don't have that depth. I wonder if we can do something about that. I'm looking to get that shadow. Filter, artistic, levels. What if we okay, so this is just, it's the AO map. Yeah, so that's gonna like change it. So this is basically gonna make it darker. I want it to be a little bit darker as well. You just need to create the mask map first. Is that right? Yes. Okay, so we're definitely looking into some. It's still a little light, to be honest. Still a little light. If he's using URP, he can do it inside Unity. Now, that sounds good. That sounds good to me. What? Could I live with that? Could I live with that? That's kind of, it's not too far. Could be a little darker still. It's starting to look a little silly. Does it look believable? Is that believable? All right, what if we do? What if we save this? What if we export this and replace it? It's probably gonna be a bad idea. Let's not do that. Let's do another one. All right. Okay, so yeah, I obviously I did change it. I think it's better. Doesn't look so piss in here. Doesn't look such piss in here. Now, where's my water? My water is at top of 0.5. I think it could be higher, to be honest. Still like 0.7, 0.8. Now over here, it should look like, yeah, I think that's pretty good. Look at that piss. Beautiful piss. Okay. So how do I do a mask? I think we could try to do nav mesh over here if it works. I think we could do nav mesh over here. So the plane doesn't have a collider, or should it have collider? Plane, Terran, plane, does it have a, I suppose it could have mesh collider. Maybe it can have just a, nah, let's not have it, let's not put any colliders there for now. And this now mesh surface, we're gonna bake again, see what happens. See what happens. I baked and we almost crashed the stream. We almost crashed the stream. It was so CPU heavy. Let's see. Do we have now mesh on? We do. What? Okay. Is this Terran set to static? Where do you set it to static? Yes, it was. Okay. So right now it thinks that the water is now measurable next to the name on the top. Yeah. All right. So I don't want. All right. So let's have a look. So now mesh surface. So we can go 45 degrees. Open agent settings. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Step height. Radius. We don't want to do that. Max slope. Yeah, we're looking at like, I don't know, like that. Let's try that. All right, that's more like it. That's more like it. We don't want to be able to go anywhere near the edge. We're gonna have the stones here at the end, and this here we might do something like a pier here. Yeah, that's better. Now we enable this. We should have a pretty good now mesh happening. Let's see if we can spawn the player. Let's see if we can spawn the player. And we have a gate there, so let's remove that. If you do default standard pipeline shader and assign maps AO metallic specular to it, and then go under edit rendering materials, convert selected built-in materials to URP, it creates URP mask map. Or just use image editor. If you go default, yeah. So, which one of these? Where do I get it? Where to get started? Like if you go default, like what default? What? What? Create a new material with standard shader. All right. So I'm creating a new material. It has a standard shader. And then in edit. Damn right, alt here. Damn right. Watsky doesn't have any connection. Rendering. Materials. Convert the selected built-in materials to URP. Okay. So we can definitely do that. Now what should the material be? Yeah. What am I like doing? Like can I just use the pebbles? Can I use this? I have no clue what maps are we using. Dedicated smoothness map. Alright, let's see where the player spawns if I just try to boot the game. Okay, we are living in the darkness. Why are we living in the darkness? So my character is definitely there. It is there. I even have bots. Where's my camera? Camera, action. So camera is looking. For some reason there's just... Is there no light? Is there no light? No, that's not it. That's not it. It's not a light problem. It's probably, I think it's because of this. It's probably because of that. So let's try to tweak the clipping planes. So it doesn't let me tweak it there. If I change the follow camera now it works. Near clipping planes, far clipping planes. Why though? Why does it work? What? Oh, what? Alright, so now it works. Alright. Can I go here? No. Nice. Hey! We are doing something, guys. Okay, so the area is surprisingly small. It's surprisingly small, but hey, my guy is walking. My guy is walking. So the clipping plane looks silly. The clipping plane looks silly, so I think it could be something like 250. I think we need to increase the play zone a bit. Yeah, let's keep that. So 250, I think that looked pretty good. I've never used Unity, but amount of times I modded a Unity game with the BP next. Make it smaller and all PvP. Ilps, the evil mastermind is here. How's it going, Ilpo? Good to see you, man. Hey, we are kind of changing how the game looks to get rid of the previous project look. We want to make it our own. Hey, Alt. Welcome to the Discord. I really respect that. Welcome. All right. So progress is being made. I think we're gonna do some version control soon, and we're actually gonna save the project because it's not that shabby looking. I think the terrain tiling should be bigger so there's less repetition. Let's see if we can change that. Yeah. So what you're saying is that the tiling could be bigger. So what if it's 10 and 10? Looks kind of big. What if it's 5 and 5? That looks pretty good. Let's try. Can you show with character? It's not horrible. Let's go full screen. I love that. I love that some of the guys are waist down in the water. Like, hey, this is fine. Oh my god, they're just chilling. They are just chilling, getting drowned. The blue shirt people, yeah. All right. That's not horrible. Chicky for lobsters, yep. Yeah, the art style difference is definitely out there. So I guess if we just create the, I don't know how we're gonna do the stones, but we need like stones surrounding the area. The area is too small. It's definitely too small. We can now see that it's way too small. I want it to be more long, so it's longer. But I also wanted to have like kind of like a little bit of a width to it as well. But I think we're gonna make a good game with this. It doesn't have to look amazing, but it has to look like it's our own. Average Finnish men going to swim in TUONELA. Yep. I'm not sure about the shining of the water. I think it needs to be like pitch black. I think that's going to sell the TUONELA water better. I don't like the fact that it's smooth. I think it actually needs to be like fairly unreflective. Yeah, the water was black. And yeah, I think this is already looking more hellish. Yeah, I think this is better. Now we probably want it to have a little bit of a shader so it moves. And for that we could use the video idea. So what they're doing here, that's not a cartoonish though. That's not a cartoonish water. I want it to be like skybox will be darker, yeah. Cell shaded would be ideal. Like I think this water looks pretty cool. That's pretty cool water. Toon water, yeah. Toon water, Unity, Toon water. How do you do this? Yeah, I think this is pretty cool. Toon water shader Unity uses noise and distorted maps to generate waves and the depth of normal maps. So there is a tutorial. 50 minutes. Oh my god, 50 minutes? What do they think? I have all the time in the world? We could do that, to be honest. Like maybe tomorrow. Yeah, there was also a source, yeah. Yoink. Actually mine. So this is the whole project? I wonder what I need to like get this rolling. I'm surprised it wasn't a shader graph. Yeah. How do you get this to work? I have no idea. 6 years ago, the dev stuff might have a version conflict. True. Very true. Very true. Let's actually see Unity's asset store. Unity asset store, if there's any like Toon Water shader under shaders folder. Is it gonna be enough? Is it gonna be enough to make it work? This is the kind of water we have in our game Paradise Tycoon. This is very similar. I think this is the exact same. You should be able to find URP shader craft tutorial for Toon Water. Unity shader craft, Toon Water, stylized water shader, Unity shader graph. This is something I want to do because I don't know anything about it. That's not too bad, to be honest. I think that could work. Like, imagine if that was just black. I think it would be pretty cool. This video is only 16 minutes.
Now I will open our water shader graph and I will expand the area so we can see it. And the first thing I'm going to do is go over here to graph settings and I will change our surface type to transparent. The next thing I'll do is I will...
Oh, it has vertex displacement as well.
Shader. First one I will add is a color and I will call this watercolor. The next thing I will add...
Yeah, okay. So we're gonna start off with this tomorrow. I'm gonna do a reminder to myself. Tomorrow start with water shader. Reminder for myself. Alright. Hey, guys. Good talk today. Good stream today. A lot of cool new stuff, new followers. Thank you so much for the follows. If there's any more new viewers, please drop a follow. It doesn't cost a thing. We're gonna continue tomorrow, hopefully a little bit earlier, maybe 10 a.m. Finnish time. Let's see who we could raid. There's Clayman. Let's go raid Clayman. Clayman's a good developer friend of mine, so let's go say hi to him. All right. I had a blast. We are definitely swimming in the Tuonela waters, which means that it is uncomfortable. It's a little bit uncomfortable, but we're gonna stay strong. And I need you guys to remind me that no procrastinate. Keep the procrastination to minimum. And we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Nothing's gonna hurt us. Nothing's gonna hurt us, guys. Hey, Ice AG, it was so nice to meet you. We are embarking on the journey of becoming international. Latekin siellä. Ai. Thank you guys for the stream. See you tomorrow early on. Join the Discord if you wanna have a chat and network with other developers. We have a growing community. All right. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.